Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be sorting my girl group photo cards. I have today Stacy and a huge stack of Kep1er photo cards. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started with Stacy first because obviously there is less photo cards to add, and then we'll move on to Kep1er. Okay, so moving on to Stacy, I do have some exciting photo cards to add for We Need Love era, which finally I have made some progress. As you guys know, I was waiting on 2 gomes. One of them I gave up complete hope, and then the second one still till this day has to drop off my package, in which they have literally said that they will drop it off. But every time I ask for an update, literally since June or May, I get told the same thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop off this day, I'm gonna drop off this day, and we are going into November and it's the same excuse over and over and over. I'm gonna drop off, and they just never do. So after this video, I'm gonna contact them again and see if I have an update, because they told me it was gonna be dropped off 2 weeks ago and it hasn't. But I obviously have been giving them quite a bit of time, so I'm like, can I just get my photo cards at this moment? Like, just send me my cards. And then for the second gome, I gave up hope because I thought that they went through something, had a whole big impact on their life, that they just disappeared like from social media and no one could contact them and stuff. But I was wrong. Apparently, this gome has been active every single day on a video game platform, but they do not want to take responsibility for the package. Someone was able to get in contact with them through this game back in April. The last update that we got from them in Insta in the group order was in March. So this person got in contact with them an entire month after the gome had disappeared from social media. And till this day, they go active every single day, but they do not want to take responsibility for that package. The only update that we have is that the package is in the US, but the package is at their friend's house. And that's just it. It's literally been sitting there since March at their friend's house. I literally gave this gome the benefit of the doubt because they were super reliable. They have helped me with my previous eras, like Young Love era, Stereotype era. So when We Need Love came and they were going through something, I didn't pressure them. I didn't, question them. I just gave them the time and the space they needed, because I thought eventually they would come back and, take responsibility. But no, it appears that they just completely do not want to take responsibility. They do not want to come on social media because they know that the joiners are going to be mad at them. They literally said that they will not come back on social media. Yeah, they were just a terrible gome. But either way, I was able to find majority of the photo cards that I needed from a really, really trusted seller that I knew for Stacy, because they actually used to collect OT6 prior to Teddy Bear era, or I think Teddy Bear era was the last era that they were collecting for, and then they decided to just sell their entire collections. So they were the one who actually sold me one of my bracelet photo cards and a couple of other photo cards that I was missing. So when I got back and saw that they had some We Need Love photo cards available for Shein, I messaged them, but sadly they did not have 2 photo cards, which are the most important ones because they are heavily overpriced on Mercari Japan. So yeah, this one is Apple Music. So I don't even have these in order, but I think this is Apple 2, which will finally go right here. And then this one is Everline. I do not have these in order. I should probably check because I don't think I'm adding some of these right. This is another Apple Music. Is it supposed to be like this? I think this one is the 4th one. I'm gonna go recheck my template after this video, but this one is with Moo, and apparently it is the only one that I joined for this gome, so it's number 3. Oh, this is one of the pages that doesn't fit. Okay, now it should fit in here perfectly. So I'm still missing those photo cards from that other gome that needs to drop them off, that as well. And then this one is Everline 3. Oh, it looks like this one is another one in which those pages are misprinted or have the sizing is wrong. Okay, and then this one should be Beat Road, which looks like this. And then I am still missing the Market Shop. So the person who I bought them from did not have Market Shop available anymore. And then the unit card, heavily overpriced. I literally saw it last month for like $40 on Mercari Japan, and then recently I saw it for $30. So I think the seller is lowering the price since no one is buying. I'm gonna try and see if I can negotiate a price with the seller so I could get this photo card at least in the 10-15 price range. But you know, that's like over 50% than what the seller has it listed. So I don't know if they're gonna accept, but you know, it never hurts to ask. And then I did find the card on, I don't know why I'm going back. I did find the card on Korean Twitter, but I messaged the seller and they were like, yeah, you can buy it. And when I asked them for a photo of it, they till this day have literally not gotten in contact with me. And a lot of Korean sellers do not send photo proofs of the photo cards, but the reliable ones do if you ask for it. And so I asked for it and they just did not want to send me anything. And I was like, oh, well, that is interesting, because so far every seller who I've bought from has sent me photo cards, like the picture of the photo cards, but this one did not want to, and so they kind of just left me on scene. And then I was like, you know, I guess it's not gonna work. But then I went to go check their photos, and they're literally, I don't know if it even is them, because it's just a collage of different photos combined into one huge photo. And I'm like, I'm assuming they're not on hand then. But yeah. And then we're gonna move on to the next one. So then for Teddy Bear era, I have the K-pop merch or the Shopee 2 photo card, which looks like this. Update on this gom. Digom never wanted to take responsibility for anything, and so we actually have someone who is helping us take over. So I'm going to be receiving these, but I did mention that Shein does not have 2 photo cards per Tower Records. She only has 1, but in order to receive the Polaroid, you have to buy 2, which is why you get 2 photo cards. So I'm going to be ending up with another member. I don't know which member. And then I have the Bushaya Pop and then the Star River 2 from them. Did I mess up on one of them? Or did I not make a filler for it? Because this is Teddy Bear Star River. But this is the first one. So that is the second one, and this is the third one. So let me see what I can move over here, because I kind of need that space. So we have this. I'm actually going to move the Star River photo cards over there, because this has 3 and Star River was only 3 photo cards. So this is the first one. This is the second one that I'm missing from that other gom. But yeah, someone's taking over. They got in contact with the owner of the proxy service, and so we were able to get that batch moved over to their account. So we're in the process of like inclusions and seeing what we need to send, what we're not going to send, and what we're going to disregard, because the gom requested for all albums to be shipped together, and we did not order all albums. Majority of the joiners were POB or POB plus inclusions, so we don't really need all those albums. So we're gonna see what to do with that. And now that I have that space, then I can just add her Tower Records photo card right here, and then I'm just gonna add the Polaroid, and now I'm left with one extra photo card, which is gonna be another member, which I'll probably just end up selling because I don't really feel like having it. So that is that is not it for Teddy Bear. I ended up joining the group order, and I didn't know that it would come with photo cards, and so I ended up having Jay's complete set, but I only have 3 spaces left. So I think I'm just gonna put this one because I have most of this And then I'll put this right here. And I'll see if I can try to trade. I don't really go into collecting any of the extra photo cards. So I'm going to try and trade maybe this one and my duplicate Shein for the missing Shein for a teddy bear era, which is this one right here. But yeah, that's so far what I have. And then finally moving on to Teen Fresh, I have this J photo card, which actually completes my OT6 set for the USA exclusive, and we are done with that. And then we are moving on to this one, in which I should have her in here. Actually, she might be a part of, she's a part of my October batch. But I am happy to say that I have Jay's photo card, the one where she's like doing a little heart or a circle. It's so pretty. I was finally able to find a trade for it, so I'm so happy that she is on the way. And then over here, another OT6 set that I am completing is this one, as I have Shein's USA photo card. I don't know why hers is different. I think it's because she did it close up and all the members did it far away. But yeah, this one is complete. And then this is the platform photo cards. But in here, I'm going to be adding the regular album, because due to the amount of group orders that there was and the amount of group orders that I joined for pod plus inclusions, I actually ended up completing OT6 for the regular album as well. So that is on the way. The only one that I do not have complete is the digipacks. I did not go into getting pod plus inclusions for those because I literally already completed it for the regular album. I don't see why I need to complete the other one. And so then we have the digipack photo card number 2, in which it's this one right here. And this one was actually gifted to me as a freebie, which is going to be in my October mail haul video. And then we are moving into here, in which I have this one on the way from a group order. I still have not, made my tattoo sticker thing like I always do. And then we have the platform photo cards, in which this one is the mini card or the QR card, which goes right here. And then I also have her jacket photo card, which I will put right there. And then we move on to over here, in which I have the platform selfie or the group photo cards, which is this one right here. And I am currently still missing the one where they are pointing on their cheek. So as you can see, I'm making some progress. My GOM already received all of these, so I have all of them on the way. The SNS event, I actually do have it on the way. I managed to get in contact with one of the winners, and they are going to be selling me Shein's whenever they arrive, because they have not even arrived to the winners yet. But once I complete that purchase, she is on the way. I am still missing her first broadcast photo card. I cannot find it. I've been searching. I think I'm just going to make an ISO post on it because I cannot find that photo card and I really need it to complete the set. Moving on to more USA shop exclusives, we have the Hello 82, in which I have this Shein photo card. And then I also have the Target exclusive, which is right here. I do have her pop-up already on hand, but again, it is part of the October mail haul video, so that will be in the next sorting video. And then that is it for those. Let me find out where I put the extra photo cards, because I did say in my previous sorting that I was not going to trade this photo card away. I was not going to do anything with this photo card, but you know what? I just couldn't do it, and I ended up trading my Sumin Hello 82 for Sans Hello 82. This card made me feel the same way I did with kep1er, one of the trades that I regretted trading away. And so I had to get her back, and she is just absolutely beautiful. I love that card so much, and I am glad that she is back with me. So here are more extra photo cards, some extra exclusives and pre-order benefits, and that is it for Stacy. Now I'm going to move on to kep1er, which is obviously the last binder to go through, and a lot of photo cards to add into that binder. Okay, so now we are moving into the Kep1er binder, which again, I am sorry if it is slanted, but this is the only way that I can get the photo cards to show all of them. So we're actually moving into troubleshooter era, in which I do have some photo cards to add. This one, a lot of the photo cards, as you can see, I have them marked off with this little tape. I have found the perfect little tape to add. I used to have butterflies. I was actually searching for some teddy bears, like small tape that I can use to mark that the photo cards are on the way, and I found this little rose stamp tape, which is just honestly perfect. And every time you take one out, it already has the outline of where to cut, so you just pull on the stamp and it will automatically just cut on its own for you. So I have a lot of photo cards on the way in my Mercari Japan batch, as well as some in my Kaori batch. So we're moving on to the digipack, in which I do have this Eugen photo card, and I am finally done with my OT9 set for the digipack. So now I am just missing, aside from the ones that are on the way, just two photo cards for troubleshooter era, which is honestly a huge progress for me, because I have been slacking on catching up on the previous eras because I've been trying to focus on the recent eras. But then with the amount of photo cards that there are every era that is now coming, I really need to catch up on the older ones, or else I'm going to continue staying behind. So now we are moving on to Magic Hour, because we don't have anything to add for Love Struck era. Also, as you guys are noticing in the binder, the photo cards are now front and back. So I have found that this saves me some room on my binder, and it just makes it more easier to add photo cards and saving more room. So starting off with Beloved, I have this Diane photo card, but I don't know if this is her first or her second Beloved. So I'm gonna go and check my template. Let me get my template, because I don't want to misplace these photo cards, because then it would be confusing whenever I do these solo ones as the little fillers. Okay, so Diane's photo card is actually Beloved number 2, so I will place her like this, since that is where I have the second set of Beloved, and then I'll obviously end up going back and making my own fillers. And then Hikaru's photo card, which is this one right here, is part of Beloved set number 3, and then I have the pre-order benefits set on the back, which is why Che is visible right there. So I'm going to move all of these out, because that just means that now I can add the photo card sets. If I can figure out where I put them, because I should have Eugen's card. Oh, it's supposed to be like this. So then we have Mashiro. This is how her photo card looks. Just going to add all of them in here. Then I have Xiaoting's photo card, which looks like this. And then this is Eugen's photo card. These are all the photo cards for the pre-order benefit if you bought it during pre-order, or if you just bought a first press album, you would be able to receive these pre-order benefits. Then I have Hikaru's, and I really love the fact that they gave us an entire set of pre-order benefits. So that's like, even though there's a lot more photo cards this era to collect, them giving you sets just made it a whole lot easier to just have all of these photo cards, which I really love that they did that. And then that is it. So then obviously the regular photo cards would go right here, and then this is how the pre-order benefits set looks. And then we move on to Sunkissed version, in which I don't have any for the first one, but I do have Hia's number 2 photo card, so she will go right here. And then we have number 3, in which I do have this Hia photo card, so I will be adding her in here. And on the back of that is Yeso's pre-order benefit for the Sunkissed. So I'm going to be removing those, and then same thing, just adding the photo cards this way. And there we go. So this is the pre-order benefits for the Sun-Kissed album. And then moving on to Moonlighted version, I do not have any for the first or the second. I actually ended up pulling both of my photo cards, which was Che from the third version and Hie from the third version as well. And then moving on to the pre-order benefits, this is how, again, same pattern, going to be adding them into the binder. And this is the pre-order benefit set for Moonlighted version, or the first press set, whichever you want to call it. And now I am moving on to the platform photo cards, in which I'm going to be adding the selfie card as well as the first set of platform. The platform ones don't actually have a designated set, but I just went ahead and did what the template said because I don't want to confuse myself, but a lot of the concepts were similar, and then I didn't know if I wanted to do it by concept or do it just by the photo card set that I went, because they just were not in the order that I thought they would be. So I just went ahead and did it what the template said because I didn't want to confuse myself. So far these are the cards that I had because these are the ones that I pulled. And then this is his photo card. I am still missing Yeso's selfie card, which is actually on the way. I did find a trade for her. So this is the first platform set according to the template. And then here I'm going to be adding the second and the third platform set. So this is what I mean when I say that even though there is a lot of photo cards to collect, they did provide us with a lot of sets. So if you bought the OT9 platforms, each platform has a designated member, and so the only thing that is actually random in those platform sets is the selfie card. Everything else is by members, so you're already guaranteed the Polaroid, the QR card, the members sets. So just buying the OT9, you literally almost complete OT9 for platforms. So this is the second set, and then this is the third set, which looks like that. And then here I'm going to be adding the mini QR card and the Polaroid photo card. So this is what I mean, like you are guaranteed every member photo card for the platform except for the selfie card in the platform album. So buying OT9, literally you're complete with the OT9. The only thing you would end up trading is like me if you didn't pull all 9 selfie cards, and even then you're given 2 selfie cards in the album, so you have a high chance of completing OT9. So it was honestly so easier when they did that, and I wish they would have done it for previous albums because, you know, we didn't have to focus about struggling to collect all those photo cards. So this is the QR code, and then over here on the back is the Polaroid. I was originally going to put the Polaroid first, but because the group photo card matches the Polaroid, so this page is just going to be group photo cards. But the reason why I did this was because I didn't just want to have it, you know, empty. And like I just mentioned, you are given 2 selfie photo cards in your albums, so you have a higher chance of completing OT9. I obviously ended up with a lot of duplicate selfie photo cards, and so I just traded them away traded 1 out of my 10 extra selfie cards. I traded 1 for Yeso, so I was able to complete OT9 for Yesos, and then these were all of my duplicates. So I ended up pulling 3 Hie duplicates, 2 Shoutings, 1 Che, Hikaru, Diane, and Yujin. These are actually messed up. These are supposed to be this way because I was doing it in age order. It's actually supposed to be Yujin, Diane, and Hikaru to go in age order, and then Hie. So this is my extra photo cards. And then we're going to move on to the tape albums and the Tropical Light albums. So we're starting off with tape, Actually, no, we're starting off with Tropical Light. So as you can see, I did the pattern based on members. So we have Yujin, Xiaoting, Mashiro, and then Che, Diane, Hikaru, Hie, Youngan, and Yeso. I thought that this would be overall like pleasing to the eye. I did have someone ask me on my TikTok, why didn't I just do an OT9 set like over here? Why did I decide to do the layout like this? And the reason is because the concepts of the albums were different, and so I didn't want to have an OT9 like this and then being this member has one concept, this member has another concept, the same concept, and then another concept. Like, it would just, overall, I would not like that how it would look, because the photo cards are just obviously different concepts because it's two different albums. So I decided to just do it this way. The first one, which I have it backwards, which means that this is a regular photo card for, trying to see, so this is a pre-order benefit, so this one would actually go back here. Yes, so this one would go back here. So I'm going to take these out of the way because this one is Che's pre-order benefit. So this is what I mean when I said you didn't necessarily have to pre-order your albums. You could still receive the benefits even if you bought the albums after pre-order, because I ended up buying my Tropical Light and my tape albums, so I guess my unit albums, 3 days after the album had already released, because I just did not want to wait 3 months until M-Wave ships out my albums. So I ended up buying them after the album released, and I thought I would not be receiving the pre-order benefits because I was already late, and it of course was advertised as a pre-order benefit, but turns out that you can still get it if you were able to get a first press album. So I was lucky enough to get the pre-order benefits for both albums, and the reason why I also wanted to like try and see if I could get it was because a lot of the times M-Wave albums, they're not signing first press albums, they're actually signing like second press, anything that is not first press. And so what happens is some items are not included in the albums, and so you end up not getting photo cards, or you end up not getting first press limited gifts. So these photo cards, this one, and then the Che that I put back here, are first press limited gifts. And so sometimes in the M-Wave albums, they're not going to be given to you because they're just not going to be given to you. And so then that just means that I will then have to find them. And an example of that was when I bought my first Impact albums. I think only 1 or 2 out of those albums included the baby photo. And if you know, for Kep1er, that baby photo in their debut album was a first press limited gift. So I still have a lot of extra baby photos because I couldn't find a trade, and I kind of just ended up buying the ones that I needed. So yeah, this one is the pop for Diane. So I already completed my baby photos. They're in my Bai batch, my Mercari Japan, and I am just missing, I'm not missing anything, I just need to get rid of all of my extra ones. Okay, and then moving on, this one is Mashiro's pre-order benefit, which would go back here. And then we are moving on to Hikaru. Hikaru should be right here. This is her pre-order benefit. And then I have another Hikaru, which is this one, which looks like this. Absolutely beautiful. This is what I mean when I said the concepts for the members were going to be different, because this is the photo cards for the Tropical Light. As you can see, the background and just their outfits. But then if you turn it around, this is the outfits of the regular photo cards for the tape unit. So I just overall wouldn't like how they would look in the page together. And then here I don't have to worry about doing front and back because I didn't have that. So these are just simply right here. So this is his pre-order benefit, and then this is a Youngan's pre-order benefit. Then I have Yeso's photo card. I'm trying to see which photo card version this was. This was the second one. And then this is her pre-order benefit. And that is actually it for kep1er. I did recently decide to go over and take some photo cards out of here. So again, pre-order benefits are here. I already added my Che benefit in here because you guys know that I usually just add those in my own time. And then I'm still missing that group photo card. I'm still missing this here. I'm just gonna end up buying her photo card because I couldn't find a trade. And if you notice, I decided to sell my Star Magazine photo cards. So if you are interested in those, I do still have quite a bit of members available. So definitely go check out my Instagram. And then this is how the photo cards look. I really love the whole front and back because that means each spread is fully complete. And I'm so excited to be adding and receiving my Buy Card Japan batch or my Kep1er batch because both batches actually include quite a bit of kep1er photo cards. So yeah, I am still needing to make some progress on here. I don't think I have any of these marked off yet. I probably haven't. But yeah, that is it for kep1er. Now I am officially done with sorting my girl group photo cards up until I receive both my Kep1er and my Buy batch, which includes more group photo cards. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Don't forget that all of the supplies that I use are listed in my description. They're in my card, my Amazon storefront, as well as the Meow Cafe affiliation link and code are in the description if you're interested in some supplies. Recently, Meow Cafe has been doing a lot of promotion with bundles. So if you buy a bundle, you'll be like getting more things for less of a price than if you end up buying them individually. So I definitely do recommend you check out their bundles if you're interested in any of their binders or pages or just photo card sleeves. But yeah, that is all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, and I hope that every single one of you has an amazing day.
So I'ma let the sun cry, I'ma let my soul cry.